Hey Fearless Millionaire, I want to share a story with you that is not only motivational, but will also encourage you to get out there and make something happen. No matter how old you are, no matter how much in debt you may be, no matter what your age or restrictions that you may feel that you have, you can actually get out there and make it happen. I want to tell you about a gentleman who was at the age of 55, was completely broke, had no money, he was actually in debt. And he was actually in the process, and this is going back a number of years ago, he was in the process of jumping from business opportunity to sales job to sales job, and nothing seemed to work for him. Like he was actually known in his peer groups, in his circles, the guy with the next big idea. He kind of got laughed at because he tried so many different things and so many business opportunities that people actually thought he was kind of a joke in a way. They kind of didn't take him seriously. At the time, he was selling milkshake machines and to make milkshakes. So he's selling these milkshake machines out of his car, the back of his car, and that was the way he would drive to an appointment. He would whip open his trunk and literally pull out these milkshake machines, and he would go literally door to door, business to business, trying to sell these milkshake machines. And it wasn't that the milkshake machines were not good, it's just that they were not in demand to the capacity of what he needed to make a living. So he ended up going into a lot of debt personally and getting personal loans, and he just wanted to make it work. He just wanted one thing to work. Just one thing, that's all he wanted. And he didn't give up. He didn't give up. Well, one day he was delivering some milkshakes, and it was all the way across the continent. He actually, these people wanted a good amount of milkshake machines. They had an order, and they knew he had the best one, the best product, so he actually drove all the way to the other side of the continent to deliver these milkshake machines. Well, when he got there, he was pleasantly surprised to see an operation and a business that was booming with business. And it was just like a business that had customers lined up out the door, and that's what he wanted. He wanted to have customers lined up at the door. He wanted to have an endless supply of money and cash flow, but he knew he needed a change, and he didn't know how to do it. What he did do is he saw an opportunity in their business, and he actually made a proposal to them and said, listen, your business model, it's great, this is amazing, you got customers out the door, and you could actually duplicate this and create a franchise out of it. And this man saw the vision. The broke man who was trying to figure it out, trying to figure life out, he saw the vision of it. But the two men that actually owned the restaurant did not see that vision. They wanted it, they tried it, but they were so busy in the business, they couldn't see the outside picture, the bigger picture. They were just too wrapped up in the day-to-day tasks. So finally, this broke, almost retired, almost given up salesman, milkshake salesman, he made an offer. It was like his last bat, it was his last chance. And he said, you know what, I'm gonna propose something to you that I wanna take ownership, I wanna run this thing, I wanna get out there and make this restaurant a franchise, and I want to do my best. Nothing on you, let me do all the work. He took all the risk. This broke salesman took all the risk from them, and he said, I'll handle everything, don't worry about it. So you know what, the two brothers, restaurant owners, agreed, and they gave him legal right to not only market, but also have control and build up the business into a franchise. A few years went by, and this concept caught on, and actually it went from one person, another franchise owner bought another one, and another. It just spread, and this almost retired milkshake salesman started earning money from this business, and it just started exploding. And he had to make a few adjustments in his business model along the way. He had to renegotiate some contracts, which is not always the easiest thing to do in business. But I'll tell you what, that business, even though at one point he was losing a bunch of money, he had to change a few things, and with a few adjustments in the contract and a few reevaluations in the way he was doing business, he made an offer to those restaurant owners to actually buy them out for a little over $1 million each. And they both agreed, and he moved on and created what's today known as McDonald's. The #1 real estate holder in the world, the #1 restaurant in the world, McDonald's. The man I'm sharing to you his story is Ray Kroc. Ray Kroc was the man who was a broke, almost retired milkshake salesman with literally nothing, almost nothing left to his name, mortgaged off his house, and tried to just make it happen. He owed a lot of money to a lot of people, and he was just trying to make it happen. But you know what the lesson here in this story is? He didn't give up. He was persistent. He was persistent to the end. And that's something that you can learn from. That no matter what you're going through, no matter how bad your situation is, no matter how much money you have in your bank account, no matter what's going on in your life, emotionally, spiritually, financially, you've got to remember this, that you must persevere. You must persist to the end. You must never give up. Because sometimes when your backup is up against the wall and, you know, the debt collectors are calling and, you know, just people are just saying, you're not going to make it, you're going to lose, and don't do it, stay safe. When you have all that happening around you, that's actually sometimes the best moments in your life. Those are sometimes the moments that you can actually be set free, that true breakthrough comes through. So don't be the farmer that continues to plant seeds and then walks away from his crops. No, be the farmer that sows the seed and keeps trying and never giving up, and then stays to reap the harvest. I believe your harvest is coming. I believe that if you're struggling right now, or you're trying to get out of the situation you're in, you're trying to make profit in your business, and you've been trying so long and so hard, and you're just thinking, gosh, when is it gonna be me? I understand what that's like. I've been there. I understand exactly how you feel. But you know what? Don't give up. I'm here to tell you that I believe in you. I believe in you. I know you can do it, because I have seen people who have had nothing. They may be working 2 and 3 jobs, and you know what? They follow a simple step process to be in the best business that even McDonald's is in. You may think McDonald's is in the hamburger business. You're wrong. They're in the real estate business. And I've seen people who have gone from nothing to something with real estate. I've seen people who have been working 2 or 3 jobs, with thousands of dollars in debt, $200,000, $300,000 in debt, and you know what? They close deals, they build a business, and they break free those financial debt chains, financial freedom. And you too can live that life if you truly persist and persevere. So I just wanted to share that story with you, because to me it's such an inspirational story. And Ray Kroc's story to me is one that always sits on my mind, because it always, in those moments when we're feeling down, we're only human. When we're feeling down and out and we got to change up our mindset, Ray Kroc's story just tells me that I need to persevere, I need to be persistent. So I share that lesson with you, to get out there, be persistent. And if you like this video and you learned something new, maybe you don't even know the Ray Kroc story, I highly encourage you to get out there and read it and listen to it, watch the movie on it, do something. Learn about Ray Kroc's story and how he was persistent to achieve his goals and dreams. If you learned something from this video, please like it and share it, and I'll talk to you real soon. Be fearless.